Hey everyone, this is Game 6 of the Best of 3 series from oGsMC versus TSLPuma from the North American StarCraft League Finals. Up to now, we have seen some epic, great games by MC and Puma. These two players are so good. If you have not seen these games, go watch them. I don't care if it's on my channel or on someone else's, these games are just so good. They are worth watching. I am a Zerg player, there are no Zergs in this, and I still love these games. They're just that good. And it is currently 3-2 for Puma in this series. So MC is trailing behind by one game. We have seen so many different builds by MC, but they all converge in the late game with Mass Zealot Archon along with a few Templars that he doesn't quite use as efficiently as he did, but in the last game he did actually. In the first two games he actually got Storm and did not Storm a single time, so a little blunder there by MC, but he caught himself back and is playing so well. Especially that last game, Puma was just dropping everywhere and MC on top of it was just everywhere dealing with these drops. Eventually just crushed through Puma's main force, denied the fourth base, and he played so well. And the game before that, Puma was the one who actually dominated the game, and it was wonderful. You should definitely check those out. These two players are on top of their games, and this tournament is so long. They actually had to go through hell to come to these finals. This tournament, the NASL, is not one short weekend. It's not even one short week. It is month. So many games played for these two players, so they have played through amazingly good players, and really they are competing for a lot of money here. So this is gonna be a very large map, and actually I hallucinated. I thought that was a second gateway. This is a cybernetics core, so MC is going for his very standard play. Meanwhile, Puma is actually not getting any gas, so we might be seeing another very fast expansion. Very normal on this map since it is so large, one of the largest maps. I think the only one larger is the last one that we saw, Terminus, and really look for a game very similar to the last one since this is such a macro map. You can see Puma actually deciding to get his expansion in outside his main base, so not even scared, not even walling off here. A single Marine is enough to defend this. He is just saying, everyone chill out, I got this, I can defend this base all by myself. MC, meanwhile, not choosing his tech path just yet. He is sending a Zealot here just to check. He is getting his second gas, so we might be seeing a bit more of an aggressive play. He does love those sentries, so always getting that second gas very early. But we have seen him throw down early Stargates in the first game, so we might actually be seeing this. We can't know what MC is going to do at this point. He has shown us so many different strategies. It has been crazy. So Puma, I think he is just going to try a very standard build, be very safe and be ready for everything because MC can really throw anything at him. He is getting a very fast Twilight Council actually before even a second Warp Gate. Where is that Twilight Council being hidden in the back of the base? First Stalker gonna start harassing these Marines, and as I said, these Stalkers do outrun and outrange the Marines by one square, so this Stalker can actually outmicro these Marines forever until their one bunker is built. And now that this bunker is up, this Stalker won't be able to do any damage. It has taken a few shots, but only some shield shots. You can see that shield is regenerating, so no damage taken by MC. He is going to try and walk up in here, taking exactly 80 damage of shields, so not taking any damage, and going to be caught off guard here, losing a single Stalker for absolutely nothing. And Puma taking a very early but ever so slight advantage here. Killing a Stalker without losing a single Marine is very good at this point. That is not something you want to do as MC, especially since he's going for Blink, so he's going to need all the Stalkers that he needs right now, and still no Expo for MC. So if he doesn't do a lot of damage here, he might not be able to actually keep in this game because the further this game goes on, the further Puma will be ahead with that second base and churning out twice the number of workers. I mean, MC has to do huge damage at this point. I think he might actually want to just run past these bunkers or blink past these bunkers, because 3 bunkers will be so hard to actually deal with only stalkers. These bunkers are very robust. A single Zealot will walk up here to see what's there, and really Puma knows what's up because there is no expansion right now. So he knows that MC is up to something. He sees a lot of stalkers, so he can expect blink stalkers at this point. MC gonna run up here. He still hasn't revealed blink, and there it is, blinking back those injured stalkers, doing a lot of damage. These SCVs repairing the bunkers, and really, I don't know if MC will be able to bust through this. MC is not gonna be looking good in this game. If he's not careful, he might just go out of this game right this instant. He is slowing down an expansion behind this, so he knows that this isn't going to do any kind of damage. Spotting the high ground with these stalkers and actually killing a supply depot. Might as well do as much damage as you can. He will get a contain here, at least for now. He is going to blink in this main base, though, going to kill off a few workers, and that is great by MC. Actually using a few stalkers to get vision up here to blink one up, and blinking the rest as soon as that cooldown is done. Blinking more stalkers in, and this is just amazing control by MC. This stalker's blink is still on cooldown, so he's not able to blink. And really great control here by MC, taking minimal damage and doing a lot of damage, killing 10 workers at this point. And it is now 29 to 29 workers. MC has managed to actually even this out. And despite Pumas having the army advantage at this point, they are all Marines, and Marines are just not good against blink stalkers. Blinking up again in the main base. MC is doing huge damage, killing more harvesters, and this is just great by MC. And suddenly, MC is just turning this around. He will have his expansion up and running soon, and really denied all the workers from this expansion. 19 workers killed, and that it was just great control, and MC really cannot stop showing off. Really, he is so good at this point. That was perfect blink micro control. Even despite the 3 bunkers in front, he just said, hey, I will blink up here. I will find a way to to get vision on top of the cliff here and blink up. This stalker is even still alive, gonna get into the mineral line, getting surrounded by the SCVs, finally going down. Now Puma gonna salvage 2 of these bunkers because they are now useless, and MC getting a huge advantage at this point. 36 to 27 harvesters, 2 bases to 2 bases, and really he only has 55 supply at this point. So Puma does have a slight army advantage, but really the damage has been done, and by the time that Puma actually walks across the map to the second base, MC will have enough to deal with this, especially with all these force fields. They can just force field this ramp forever, and I am astounded. MC has great control. If you actually leave your stalkers down here, you cannot blink on this cliff because you don't have vision. So MC actually walked the stalker up here, got vision just enough to blink a single stalker there, and blinked the entire stalker group up here, microing down one by one as soon as they were injured. Great control, eventually walking back up this cliff, walking in the main base. It was beautiful control by MC, and really now he is just teching up. You can see Zealot legs, Forge on the way, and really he has tech, he has economy, he has everything in his favor. So I think eventually, unless MC does a huge blunder, really I think that we will be going into game 7, but don't count Puma out just now. I mean, he does have those mules to re-max his SCV count. He is a bit behind on those harvester count, but you can see that the income is fairly even because of those mules. So despite losing 22 workers, he is still evening out that number. MC gonna go for a third base soon now because he knows he can. Why not? Because I can. And really getting a Templar Archive, teching to everything at this point. Getting another forge. Where is that first forge? Did he have to actually cancel that? No, it is researching armor level 1. So where is that? Oh, it's right next to it. So double forge, double upgrades, he will have the upgrade advantage. And this ball is going to move out across the map. MC does spot this, great reflexes, blinking the stalker forward so it doesn't get intercepted. He is going to position his army on top of this ramp, a few force fields saved up, so he will be able to force field this ramp, trap a few units if Puma actually decides to walk up here, and Puma getting a third base of his own. This is very wise since he knows he has to catch up somehow. It is going to be with the third orbital command and a lot of income. And this probe going to go forward and spot for this army. He sees that the army is still at the watchtower, so he will be on guard. And really, this is just going to be a waiting game. I don't think that these armies will actually engage. Puma knows he does not have the advantage at this point, so he will try and macro back inside this game. MC knows he has the advantage at this point, so he will just try and get more advantage. And MC actually walking up across the map, forcing Puma to walk back home, because Puma really can't engage. But I don't see MC actually walking up this ramp, just because he has such a positional disadvantage when he walks up that ramp. He will just keep his lead maxed out and do whatever damage he can. Puma is actually ahead in supply, quite particular here. He actually went ahead in harvesters, so MC not producing as many harvesters as he should. He is now falling behind on the harvester count, but still he does have the tech. He has the upgrade advantage, definitely has the upgrade advantage. You can see armor level 1 is done. Weapons level 1 is now done, and researching armor level 2. Meanwhile, you can see only level 1 weapons, armor not even halfway done for Puma. So look for these upgrades to play a huge role in the first engagement. And let me